Hi guys, how are we doing today? I hope we're doing well today. Today I'm going to be trying to propagate two plants. Purple spinach, which is known as aquana, one of those names. I'll have it in there. I'll put up the correct spelling for that. But purple spinach, and I'll get the name, I promise you. But we're going to go ahead and propagate purple spinach and rosemary. I have tried rosemary before from seed, didn't do so well. I've also bought it store-bought, did very well in a different zone, but I'm trying to plant it now and it didn't do so well when I tried to propagate it. So I did a method where I just cut it off, put it in well-drained soil, let it sit there. It didn't catch root. So now I'm gonna do another system of putting it in water. So if you stay with me, I'm gonna try to walk through that and see what that looks like. We're trying. There are in the garden, what you do is you keep trying until you get it, right? One thing you will definitely know is how it works or how it doesn't work. Anywho, thank you guys so much for joining. I want to just take a minute to just give all appreciation here. Here at Grow Earth, we are a family, and it does take a family to do what we do and be successful at it. I don't care how minute or how small that assistance or helping hand is. We're a community and everything counts here. If my son just grab the hose from the front and water the back, listen, he's doing something. So we appreciate that, and we appreciate you for supporting, liking, commenting, encouraging, welcoming new members, and all that you do, even as it pertains to encouraging me. Because a lot of times, you're the one and you're giving and you're pouring out, but also you need that refreshment and that pouring in, or even to just be able to know that what you're doing is reaching further and is doing more. And that is our aim here. All the fixtures, all the things in the background, all the coop, all the little rabbit housing and all that stuff, all the benches that you see there and the color and all of that. My husband is all into that stuff. And, the seeding and that sort of stuff, and the animals are my kids. But together, we can do more, and together we're greater. So we love that concept, and we want to constantly try. We want to continuously work toward that goal or expected end, and we keep going. Not every trial or every attempt is a success, but one thing we know is that we take the position as a student and knowing that life is a classroom and we are forever learning. In doing that and in saying that, we give all glory and honor to God, because we know from Him all blessings flow, and we know that every good gift comes from the Lord. So blessed be the name of the Lord, who causes the trees to bear fruit in their season, to water the earth with rain, and to give seed time and harvest, summertime and winter. All of that, it belongs to the Lord. Any other wisdom, download, information that I get, I really give all thanks to the Lord, because without creating my brain the way He does, without gifting me the way He does, without giving me life so I can continue to do what I'm doing, I wouldn't. And the list goes on. So I really want to say the core of all that you see, the core of everything that we do, is really giving God the glory. Anyways, thank you guys again, and we're gonna jump into it. It won't be very long. I have 2 jars, regular jars that I get my mayo in or anything in, and I'm just going to use them because I'm able to see the root as it's growing, and I want to go through and do the purple spinach and the rosemary. All right, stay with me. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share, because that does help the video to go far, reach further, do more. Yay! All right, stay with me. Right here is going to be where I'm going to take my rosemary from. And guys, I have one hand with my we cut some off, as you can see, because we were trying to make those work and they didn't, but that's okay. And rosemary is a potent herbs. It's good for a lot of things, and we want to propagate that and keep multiplying that. So I brought this little, it was just a tiny little piece that I took from a huge plant that I have in my other garden. And when I brought it here, it struggled a bit, but it seems like it's doing better now. So I'm going to try and see that this is the season to propagate. And the more you cut off from it, the more the plant will spread out. So this is going to be what it looks like. And I'm going to show you what I do with that. So I'm going to take around, let's say 3, because 3 will kind of give me an idea. And yes, I only have one hand because one has the camera in there, so stay with me. It's very sunny out, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to do what I'm doing. So you see that? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pop off. You hear me? So I'm gonna take off a lot of these right here and leave like there, and I'm gonna stick it in the water. That's it. I'm gonna do it again, and I'm gonna use these leftover rosemary to do something, make tea to cook with or something. And I'm gonna leave it there just like that, and I'm gonna see if this method works. Sprigs it off, drop it in, and then I just keep that on my countertop and watch it root. That's one system. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna learn the pronunciation of the spinach that I need to tell you about, and then I'm gonna show you how I do that one. And that's gonna be it for this week. We're learning how to multiply and how to just propagate and make more of what we have. All right. All right, guys, I'm gonna reach over for my purple spinach. Somebody had just gifted me with a piece. When they gifted me with a piece, wasn't long ago, I multiplied that piece, and I put another piece somewhere else that was not doing so well. But this piece right here seems to take. We have taken off this purple spinach, aquasha, and we have purple on the back like that, and then it lies very tender. I mix it in like when I'm doing callaloo. Over there is my callaloo, so I just kind of mixed it in over there. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and take off those. If you notice, I cut it here already. I cut that, eat that, cut these pieces, eat. So these are fresh pieces that are coming up, and I'm gonna click back again and multiply that. So stay with me as I do that, all right? Trying to maneuver here my camera and see if I can walk you through that piece. But guys, sometimes when we look around, we have more than we need, and we just need to multiply. Just multiply. Make more of that which you have, you know. In garden turn, we're gonna propagate and just make more of what we have. And that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna jump back here and work that out for you. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm back, and if you look behind me, my elbows just knocked over my entire water. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish this and just fill back the container with water. So of course we just propagated, or we are trying to propagate rosemary in water and just a mason jar so that we're able to watch it root. And now we're going on to just doing the same thing with another jar. My water spilled, but the whole point of this is to take off the leaves. This is what I learned. So I'm gonna try experimenting on different one. And they also say to take out the middle because the energy comes up through here, but you want to send the energy in the bottom to root. So instead of having the energy come on top, you have the energy come on the bottom. Also remember that, okay, the more leaves, The more leaves you have on here, the more the plant is sending energy to maintain all these leaves. But and the spinach is called Akinawa spinach, or purple spinach. Very tender leaves. I just started introducing this to my diet. Do not have it alone. I have it with other things, and it's quite all right. It blends in with callaloo just fine, or maybe any type of other spinach. I'm gonna go ahead again, and I'm gonna take off a little bit more. I'm not gonna waste them. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna leave the top of this one on, but I'm gonna take off a lot of leaves, and just see if what is said really is so, or it doesn't matter. So one, we have taken out the top because we hear that the energy comes up top, which is true. And if you move the energy, if you redirect the energy back into down here, it will root. So we did that with one. We're gonna just, one we took out the top, one we didn't. One we're gonna leave with more leaves, and one we're just gonna leave with maybe one leaf. So here we go. And so this is gonna be my one leaf and no top. This is gonna be my no top, one leaf. And see what happened. Or how about no leaf? Okay. So we have no leaf for one. So this would have the most energy ever. We have one that doesn't have the top where the energy comes in from. So we're gonna send that back down. We have one that does have a top and a few leaves on it. So let's see if it has less energy, because this one has the most leaf. And then we're gonna experiment to see one with less leaf and it does have a top. So here we are. We put water in the bottle, and I'm gonna watch and see what happened, and I'll share that with you. My intention, however, is to propagate and to get more of this one spinach so I can create a bed of this spinach. It's very nutritious to our body, and I love to grow what I eat. Thank you again for joining. The sun is out in its glory, and it is like almost 7 o'clock. So I'm gonna pop off right now and be out of here. But I want to thank you guys again for joining, and keep planting, keep growing, keep moving, keep on keeping on. All right, the whole purpose is to just keep doing what you're doing. All right, so thank you again for joining, and bye bye. Akinawa spinach being propagated, and the famous rosemary being propagated. Bye bye.